Good morning. Last night I did some. Yeah, I'm in my kitchen now. I'm not in the dark of the cave. If you think my face look a bit swollen, it's because it's morning. But I wanted, because I have a bit of a time schedule today. I'm playing also with my real life group. At a real table in the real world. And I also have some other things to do. So last night I thought it would be a great idea to take. I played a session of Whitebox with some expanded Whitebox rules where I rolled up a goblin, and I thought it would be a great idea to take a single goblin through a dungeon. The life. Apparently it wasn't a good idea, but it took me sort of like almost 15 minutes to come up to that conclusion that it wasn't really a good idea. So, because he died in the very first room, he has this magnificent play dead ability, but it did not work on the two fighters that completely annihilated him. So I made because the same day I drew my character for my real life session, Kylian Pretzelheart, fighter, and I added him to the party, to the goblin Grimo Pisspot and Kylian Pretzelheart are now an adventurous team, and we are sort of jumping in. God, what is really windy outside, and I think the clouds are just passing on. But anyways, they managed to go a bit further, as you will see. So yeah, why did I do? Yeah, because what happened is that I had to skip the entire first 55 minutes. So that's just as you'll notice that I had to cut it. So this is just my introduction again today. There are two other disclaimers I want to say I figured out afterwards, and that's the weirdness of the procedural dungeon generator. That is that when it says 45 degrees ahead behind thing, it's because the first word, I can't remember which of them is first, but is from the perspective of the delvers. So it's sort of imagine that you turn the whole map around and look through their eyes, and the other one is if you're looking at it like just at a map. I realized that it does not say that anywhere, but that is the explanation. I figured it out. One other thing I found lame afterwards. I actually find a bit lame about the rules. One thing is that I actually think that listening at doors shouldn't take a turn at all. So not that you can listen at doors. They simply don't hear anything. They don't manage that check. The other thing is that I wondered about the procedure about, when you have a stuck door. And all doors in Wight-box are stuck for the most part, but I'm using Dragon Slayer rules. But the thing is that when you're opening a stuck door, you make noise. But that is the problem, because then your opponent will never be surprised. In my mind, they can still, of course, be surprised and, I don't know, think that it was another monster who tried to get in. But so I don't know. I find that a bit annoying, actually. This is sort of rule clash. But what I changed, and you'll see in the video, is that if you still roll to, I mean, if you roll and you succeed, like roll a 1 or 2 or 3, whatever your the chances are, and you succeed, you open a door, a stock door, without making noise, and that takes a turn, aka 10 minutes. The other thing I wanted to add is that if you don't succeed your roll, still open the stock door, and but you cannot surprise. Maybe I will even play it that let's see, the player characters are surprised. I don't know yet. Because it will also, when especially, maybe I wouldn't add this house rule for the table, but especially when playing solo roleplay, you want to have a certain flow, because when I play solo roleplay here just by myself without the camera on, I don't care about the tempo or the speed of things. But when I record for others, I mean, there's a lot of technical stuff, especially for one like me, who's sort of a mediocre tech guy, and so I have a lot to. You maybe don't see it, but I actually have a lot of stuff running in the background, and you do see it, notice it, yes. But so yeah, so that's the two or three disclaimers I had on that. Um, Yeah, that is what I wanted to say. So I'm cutting this a bit short, and then you'll see that I cut the first 55 or so minutes away. Enjoy the video. Here we go. This part and Kylian, Grimo and Kylian on adventure, delivering a rat to the alchemist, goblin alchemist, who we now will find the name for in the dungeon overhaul. Rolling on goblins' names. '68. Ganesha. Ganesha. Note that, of course. Ganesha. Goblin alchemist. Ganesha. Almost like Ganesha. Ganesha. Deliver rat for experiment. Experiment. Okay. They're going down into the crypt. What was it? Infested crypt of doomed shadows or something like that. I can't remember. Who cares? And dungeon full of monsters. Sounds sort of perfect. Rolling in Whitebox to see what we what there is in the room, and it's round one. And oh yeah, Kylian is lighting the torch. Now we have to keep track of the torches. Got 5 torches. But 1 is dead. Okay. Going down. Okay. 1d20 room content. 5. It's empty. Let's roll. It's a crit. Let's roll some room flavor here. Wizard's laboratory. Did we say that the whole? It could. Let's wait with that. Actually. Let's take it. 79. Weathered gravedigger's shovel is standing in the room. Okay. We take the weathered take it? If Kylian takes it, his movement is going down. Maybe we can get back to it. So room 1, shovel. Okay. Good. How big? Good. Okay. Which door are they going to take? There are 3 options. We must have a 3-side force. Yes. So they're going to 1 and it's clockwise, so I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. So 1 is to the right. And we are, of course, watching through the eyes of the 2 adventurers. So they're going in here. And I think that Grimo Pisspot is sort of just behind Kylian's large body. And I think Kylian is but so what? Is Kylian carrying the torch? Do we have to? That is why you have more advent. Should we say we have a little? I'm going to say something. It's going to be really cruel. I'm going to say that Kylian has a younger brother. It's a little. What's his name? Little red-haired guy who is called. Oh, Florian and Kylian. Florian. Okay. I'm not going to draw him. I'm going to play it out. So we have a torchbearer, small kid, with us into the dungeon. Let's just say that. So I'm going to have to refer to this to see what state the door is in. For that, I'm using the Dragon Slayer. Take a door condition or door status actually. It's sealed. Do we hear any sounds coming from in there? I think that Grimo has a 2 in 6 chance and that Kylian has a 1 in 6 chance. So Kylian didn't hear anything. Does Grimo hear anything? He does. Or we don't know still if there's anything in there, but if we can get in there, which we probably can't because the door is sealed and we don't have any asset with us. So we're going to take another door. We're not going to break down the door and make noise and so. So we're changing the door to the south. What's the that door? It's stuck. So do they hear anything? Yes. Or they managed to do the check. The question is, let's see. We're going to open the door, and Kylian has a 3 in 6 chance to do that, and he was going to try. Also, Grimo is trying, but let's just try Kylian first. A 2. Not on the first attempt. So, 2 turns went by. Yes. So we have to check for random monster. No random monster. Yes. We're going to try and open door again. Yes. We're going to roll for random encounter. No random encounter. Okay. But I guess we made noise, so we can't get surprise on them, I guess. And we heard there's something in there. Okay, so what's behind this door? Behind the door, what's 12-sided die? 12. Room, check table 4, 6. We will do so. Unusual shape. 9. Odd shape. Draw a shape for the room at your own discretion. Okay. What's the... You know what? I don't care about the diameter. I'm getting allowed to be artistic. So oddly shaped. Maybe that's perhaps like that. Then use the selection tool to move it up. Yeah. re-establish the wall. Okay, it's looking like this. Although it's not because it's too long. Like that. Room content. How many doors are there? We're first going to roll how many doors there are in the room. So it's a d6 minus 2. So that's one door, and it's positioned for at the opposite wall. So there is a door right. Whoopsie. What is in the room, though? $11. It's actually empty. Let's roll another generator. I think I'm might going to roll on the Perplexing Ruins special room table. D1. Special room. Okay, so it's a ritual room. Uh-huh. Mine unnatural. Let's just go for Crypt or Tomb still. 28. Drips from leaky ceiling, yeah. Yeah, it drips from the ceiling. It leaks down here. Okay, so we mapped this area so that another turn went by. No encounter. We listen. What's the date of the door? It's stuck. Oh yeah. We listen at the door, but that takes a turn. Kylian, yeah, they hear something if there's something in there, but they have to take a 10 minutes break now. That's the first. Keep track of that. When I've taken 3, I'm going to delete a ration. No, I'm actually not, because it's not. No, sorry, never mind that. Scratch that. How am I going to do that, actually? That could be a thing to do. Because they can sort of divide one ration. 1/3 of a ration. Anyways. Yeah, we have to roll for encounter. So that one more. As the torch goes out and they lit the next one, We have an encounter. So that's actually on the 6th turn. Right, or in the beginning of it. Anyways, Florian said, I'm scared! And Kylian just looks tired-eyed at him and says, adapt. Grimo is, I think, the best support here. He sort of comforts him and says, it's okay, Florian. The dark isn't scary at all. It's a welcoming friend.
It's a welcoming friend.
Sorry, I couldn't find my goblin voice. Anyways, what sort of encounter do we have? It's a level 1 thingy. And what exactly is it? It's a, hold on. It's a dwarf. Okay. Two dwarf. So we force down the door, right? I will still have to roll for surprise, I guess. Else we'll never get surprise. I mean, I don't know. Is any side surprised? Oopsie. No, the dwarf is surprised. Sorry, I'm the left die. The dwarf is the right die. And what about reaction roll? 8, so it's open for negotiation. So I'm going to roll a 4-sided die. That's the number of enemies we can meet. Maybe 3-sided die. Okay. How many dwarfs are there? There are 3 dwarfs. We don't have anything to negotiate with. Again, we don't have anything. And we all have sort of horrible charismas. Are we going to say the thing about the... Going to persuade them? Let's try. And they're saying, we have a horrible rat in here. We will let it out upon you if you do not go your way out of the dungeon right now. 9. No. Okay, so this wasn't in the good. Okay. Yeah, I tried to persuade them. So it's just positive. So it worked actually. And maybe they're not persuading. I don't think Grimo is persuading in like trying to threaten them. He's just saying, we have this delicate task of this infested rat, and we are going to. So don't you dare touch us. We might be infested. And the dwarfs just nod and go around the room. around the perimeter of the room, like with their backs totally up to the wall and out of the room. So, yeah, the dwarves leave here. So I guess they must have come from that door. So I'm guessing it's what was it? They heard. So it was the dwarves that they heard maybe from the other door. So I'm guessing that if we are fast, it's not stuck anymore. That took one turn. So I'm going to roll what's beyond this door. I'm using Wight-box. Again, I'm using the Wight-box digital dungeon generator thingy. For this, now I'm looking for what's beyond the door result. Can't find it. Why is it so difficult to see? There we go. I rolled a 4, which means that there is a passage 45 degrees behind / ahead. You have to roll the width of the passage. Hello, it's weird that it's a passage actually. It's only 5 feet wide. Because it's not coming from, yeah, it's from a room. I thought it was only corridors from a room. Anyways, parallel, no, it's not a parallel passage. 45 degrees angle. Okay. Ahead or behind? How would I know? Yeah, in which direction? Should I just... It's to the right of their point of view, so it's... I got it. But it's only... I'm going to say, for the ease of this, I'm going to say that it's the normal corridor. That way. And now I'm going to roll the periodic. Oh, actually, did it mean that there was both? No, it's passage 45 degrees behind it. Funny, there's an asterisk behind that, but I can't see an asterisk explanation. But anyways, we're going to roll a periodic check with a D20. 7. Continue straight. So I always wonder about that. Is that straight in the direction of the what I'm already doing? I don't know. Let's see. And then we're going to roll again. 4. Stairs. Tea table 410. Okay. 19. Down 2 levels. 1 in 10 chance of a door that closes for a day. Okay, I'm going to have to make a writer copy. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. Or is it actually I think we actually need to. Why is it acting up now? Here. So great. um, that is weird. I'm thinking I'm also the GM, up to the GM's discretion. I'm thinking that there might be sort of secret door somewhere. Oh yeah, we have to actually go for encounters. Got that? Nope. Another turn actually also is nope. So I'm going back to the middle of the corridor and check the walls. I think that Grimo, although it doesn't say that he is, maybe it's just 1 in 6 chance of normal characters, so they're both checking. I'm going to ask the Oracle as a GM. And it's straight up yes and no. And it's 50-50. So 1 to 3 is no, and 4 to 6 is no. Okay. Fair enough. So we're heading back up there. Is there an encounter? Nope. Back into this room. And then the last door. What is the state of this door? It's stuck. It changed the ambience. What about Evil Temple? That's the name of the amulet. So we're going back up, and the door's stuck, and we're listening at the door. We can't hear anything. So that took one turn. No encounter, but we also have to rest for one turn. Mark that off. And while we rest, is there then an encounter? Nope. Going to light another torch. And try to force the door up. Is successful. What's behind that door? What is behind? Passage 45 degrees ahead. Behind. Oh, so it's left and right, the two. Okay. What? Don't get it. Actually, don't get it. Sorry, I keep putting my hand there. So let's zoom in a bit. Uh, So I'm just going to say left or right. It's right again. That really 45 degrees? Yeah. Okay. Is there an... No. Yeah, we've drawn that. Is there an encounter? There is not. We are on the periodic checks. 17. It's a chamber. Well, what do you know? Something different. How big is this chamber? One other question we could ask: when do we meet the alchemist? Shall we say that each time I roll a level 3, there's a 50% chance that it's the alchemist. 5, that's the size of this chamber. 30 times 30. So there was just a chamber. How many exits are there? There are 3 actually. I'm going to say it's 1 in each. And because it's a chamber, there are no doors. Huh. Took a turn. Oops, we got an encounter, or actually, roll again. It has to be in the. It has to be in the thing. Content of the chamber. Exciting. Use something from a sealed envelope or empty room chamber. What the heck is a sealed envelope or an empty room? Use something from a sealed envelope or empty room chamber? What is that? What does that mean? Sealed envelope. What the heck? I don't know. I'm going to re-roll that. That simply doesn't make sense to my brain. It's completely empty. How boring. Let's check. This. That. What's inside this needle? That is actually 100. Wicker baskets of offering. Oh, scary. So the question is, which way are the 2 adventurers going? 3. So 1, 2, 3, which is actually the wrong die. So uh, 1, 2. They're going south. So how do we do this? Do we roll beyond the door, or do we? Must be. Even though there's another door. There is a room. It's a very small room because it's just one square. Like this. I'm not going to say we did anything there, so, but we can see content of the room. And if we roll monster, we are not going to. That would simply be too ridiculous. Except because maybe if they jump out of the wicker baskets. I don't know. 8. Empty. It is empty. So we're just taking the next room to the left there. That's also a room. How big is this room? That's also, what the hell? Also very small. Strange. What's the content of this room? Empty? And the last one? Um, 12. Which is a room. Come on. Let it be a proper room. Ba, 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 ba. It's 30 times 30. So like that. What's the content room? And also we're going to, oh yeah, we needed to, one thing we forgot to roll. There's still room, so we still need to roll if there are doors. Okay. We'll start with the southern one. No door, but there could be a secret door because I have the rule that if I end on 0 on a door roll, there is a possibility of a secret door. Do they discover the secret door? They do not, but there is a secret door. So I'm going to do. Able to. So there's a secret door there. What about over there? Are there any doors there? There are actually 2 doors. Opposite wall. So there is a door opposite. That's here. Why did it there? And opposite? No. Isn't that opposite as well? You know what? I'm going to say there's 1 door. It's a dungeon master's discretion. Too silly. So we're going to roll number of doors for the northern room as well. There are 3 doorways. Let's make it random this time. Where are the doors? So 9, right wall, and it's from the point of view, so it's over here. I'm going to place it in the center of the. And the next door is opposite. Last one is same wall. That is not possible unless it goes into the same. Okay, what I'm going to do, it says that it's on the northern side again, the last door. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to move this door here. Then I'm going to put down another one there. So we actually have we've drawn a check doors a lot, so we have to roll for encounters. Okay, there's an encounter. It's a level 1 monster. How many are there? 2. It's a. What are they? It's giant rats! Ah! Giant rats! Infested rats! Interesting. Maybe a bit more. So, I'm going to take a wee break. Be right back. More Grimo and Kylian. Yes, I'm back. I've come up with a house rule idea for when I'm playing solo in front of the camera, and that is that I know we have a rat problem, but the thing is, I find it a bit odd when you, let's say, force a door open, trying to force a door open, that sometimes you can't succeed and you're making noise. What I'm going to do instead is that if they succeed their role, I'm going to say that if they're successful with their role, they get in without making noise. And if they're unsuccessful, they still get in, but without noise, but it will take a turn to get in. I'll take care of that. So that is the idea, so to speed things up a bit, because else it will take forever. But anyways, I think that's what I'm going with. So, let me just check the ambient. 5 minutes, that's fine. So, okay, giant rats. I can't remember. We've got 2 giant rats on our hands. So, open them up. Hit dice 1 minus 1. 1 has 3 rats. Kind. HP. And the other has 4. What about them? They can bite. 5% chance of are deceased. So are these deceased rats? Nope. And nope, they're not deceased. Okay. They've got armor class 7. Really? So I need to roll a 12. Hit them. Okay. Anyways, how do we react? Are we surprised? Are they surprised? And I also want to roll distance. We are actually surprised. One thing I wanted to check, asked to do it now, but there's actually a version in Whitebox in basic expert. He has made the YouTuber. He's made a version of. Here we go. Of chainmail rules. So they are AC 7. And whatever. They attack us then, and what? Attack rolls are modified. What about beasts? The weapon used NPC and monsters is the referee's discretion. So what are they? Like a dagger attack or? Who are they? Who? First of all, we haven't even done reaction check. We need to do that. 7, which is uncertain. Roll again. It's a straight out attack. Okay. We are surprised that they attack us. I think I'm just going to say dagger. And oops, it changed. Let me change the ambience. To dungeon. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was looking at the tables. So which of the two do they attack? I'm going to say there's 1 in 6 chance that they actually go for Florian with the torch. They do not. Or maybe the other one does, but okay. So they attack like daggers, and who are they attacking? And how far away are they actually? Distance 60. Wait, 6. So that's we are in here in this room, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So they're all the way down here. This like from the secret door passage almost. And what is their movement? The movement is 12. So let me see. 60 feet. 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's a lot of movement. 20. Yeah, they can reach us. But the question is, who of the two are they attacking? They are attacking actually Grimo. So they need to roll. He's got leather armor just, so there's no adding or anything. But the thing is that in Chainmail, on the very first round of an attack, the one with the he has his bow out, I guess. So yeah, he's not able to do anything. He's going to receive an attack, and he's hit. The damage. My rules is that because it's a 1 HD monster with -1, so it's 2d6 take lowest damage. 2 damage to Grimo. No, yeah, Grimo. He's down to a 3. And the other rat, does the other rat attack? No. Gloria, no. And the other rat attacks Kylian. And he is wearing a chainmail and a shield. So that's actually a -3. Nope. Okay, so now it's new round. Who wins the initiative? They do. God damn it. Who are they attacking? They are attacking Kylian. So -3. That's 15. That's a hit. Kylian receives 5 damage. Christ almighty. -5 down to a 2. Oof. The other rat attacks Florian. No armor or anything. So he just needs a 10. What? No armor. That's a +1. He misses. It misses. Okay. Ah! Florian. jumps. I want to go home to mommy. So now it's, let's say it's Kylian's turn. He has a +1 on the first. +1. And actually, does he get more? He has a spear, you see, on armor class 7. That's -1 actually. That's a hit nevertheless. That's 5. That kills the first rat. And now it's Grimo, and he's going to move and shoot because he can do that. But if he moves away from the rat gets a free attack on him. Let's say that. It misses him. He moves back, fires his bow, and he hits the thing rat. Doing yeah, it's actually 3 damage. And the rat is down to 1 HP. So we have to roll morale to see if they flee. But anyways, I'm going to see if they win initiative. They do. It does. And it wants to has to make a morale check. Morale. And it fights for advantage. The little rat. Okay, it won initiative, so it's the rat's turn. Let's hope it does not. It attacks. Goes up to Grimo. And I think it was -1. Right? Leather. No, just it fumbles, which means if you say I get +3 and do it, I think so. Let's say Kylian walks up and get a +3 to hit it. He hits it, and he kills it. I don't even have to roll. Slam. I'm using Wight-box rules here, so after combat, the combatants can use 1d6 to fight the wounds, and it would, of course, take a turn. I don't know why that fell down, but it will take a turn. And Kylian receives 5 back. And Grimo, what about Grimo? 2, so he's also up to max. I think maybe I will have to have Florian make a morale roll. Or actually, that's because he is a sort of a retainer, sort of. Few rules for that. Kinda. Filing, maybe? Yeah. So he is Kylian's hireling, or Kylian got an 8 in charisma. Blended. That's sort of bad, actually. But anyways, -1 to loyalty. So I'm going to have to roll to see what he does here. Oopsie. Morale. It says that he flees, trying to flee. I might have to check filing rules for that. Yes. Just a torch. Yeah. He pays him. That's why he's doing it. He wants to flee, as I read it. Um, hmm. Maybe actually it was in combat he wanted to flee. So they're talking to him, saying, "Okay, we give you one more gold coin. Chill, Florian."
Florian, you.
They use the spend. They use the then they're going to rest. Spend a turn calming him down. And do we have an encounter? We do not. So actually, Kylian spent 2 torches now. So he's actually down to 4. No, he started with 6, so he's actually down to. This is his third. Okay. Going to have to stop soon because I've been recording for 2 hours. It's getting a long one. So what am I going to say? Hmm. I'm going to ask the Oracle to see, did the rats reveal the secret door? Yes, but I'm actually what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take some other dice to go. I also want to have a chance of an ambiguous event. So on A1, I have to let me see how I do this. If I roll a 1, it will be a scene adjustment. The roll. Okay, anyways. It was yes, but Was there something? So it's either a scene adjustment or a random event. So that's 50-50. I guess. So that's scene adjustment, and I got the mythic cheat sheet here. So why not use that? Add a character. Ooh la la. Character. I'm thinking about giving these guys some magic assistance. Okay. I rule this. I'm a GM of this also. I rule that it's a spellcaster of sorts, but is it a cleric or is it a wizard or magic user? So is that a 50-50? 1 to 3 is cleric, 4 to 6 is a magic user. It's a cleric. Cleric. Okay, what I'm going to do now is that because I've played for 2 hours and 7 minutes, is that I'm going to pause it here and stop playing for now. What is this? And call it a day. Then I'm going to make a cleric character. That's it, because I want to add a party member. And I'm thinking it could be fun if Florian, when he receives enough XP, survive this. Maybe he's like a funnel now, or maybe he has got magic. Maybe he's got sensibilities towards the arcane or something. Or he's a spellcaster or what? Yeah, let me zoom out a bit actually so you can see the map how we got to it. So Grimo Pisspot and Kylian Pretzelheart says good night. So good night.